The political aftershocks of 2025 are shaking Formula One once again, and this time it's streaming worldwide. As the new season of Drive to Survive prepares to drop on Netflix, one explosive quote from George Russell is already dominating the paddock conversation. The Mercedes driver didn't hold back when discussing the internal power struggle at Red Bull Racing, and specifically the influence of Max Verstappen and his father, Jos Verstappen. Russell's comments center on one of the biggest political earthquakes in modern F1 history, the departure of Christian Horner following the 2025 British Grand Prix. In a teaser clip released ahead of the documentary's premiere, Russell suggests that the Verstappen camp held extraordinary leverage within Red Bull's structure. "They clearly have a lot of power in that team," he says. "They like to manipulate situations." Strong words, especially given the delicate political landscape surrounding Horner's exit. For 2 decades, Horner stood at the helm of Red Bull's dominance, first guiding the Sebastian Vettel era and later building the Max Verstappen dynasty. But by mid-2024 and into 2025, performance dipped. McLaren surged ahead in the championship fight, internal investigations clouded Horner's leadership, and public criticism from Jos Verstappen intensified the pressure. Jos even warned publicly that the team risked falling apart if structural changes weren't made. Then came July 9, 2025. Red Bull made the call. Horner was out. Russell's remarks, however, add a provocative layer to the narrative. He theorizes that rumors linking Max Verstappen to Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team may not have been random speculation. Instead, he implies they could have been strategic pressure tactics, leverage applied to ensure internal changes within Red Bull. "At the time, it sounded like paddock noise," one US-based team insider said privately. "Now, with hindsight, it feels more calculated." It's important to note, Horner has since downplayed tensions with Max, even suggesting that any friction inside Red Bull pointed more toward Helmut Marko than the reigning champion himself. Verstappen has also publicly stated that he remains in contact with Horner. But perception matters in Formula One, especially in the American market, where the sport's popularity has exploded thanks to races in Miami, Austin, and Las Vegas. Political drama fuels engagement, and Drive to Survive has mastered the art of turning internal tensions into global storylines. Beyond the structural debate lies a personal rivalry. Russell and Verstappen have clashed on track and verbally in recent seasons. Their competitive friction adds emotional intensity to Russell's comments, making them far more than casual analysis. Is this a genuine concern about governance? Or another chapter in a growing rivalry between 2 elite drivers battling for future supremacy? Red Bull appears focused on rebuilding stability under new leadership and preparing for the next regulatory era. But Netflix's cameras have reopened wounds many thought were healing. And if Russell is right, the 2025 power struggle wasn't just about performance. It was about control. Formula One may have moved on,